And now it's time to pay a visit to Stock Footage Santa. Stock Footage Santa is not a licensed representative of Christmas cheer, regardless of what he claims in various court documents. The producers of this video checked his credentials with the International Yuletide Council, located in the shed behind Kinko's, and they verified that he wasn't on file. He also claims that he has bona fide magic, which, as his story goes, comes from a pouch that he carries in his coat pocket. We checked for what was in the pouch one day during a production break. It was a hip flask of gin. For that reason, we insist that no one drop a lit match around Stock Footage Santa. He's a sloppy drinker and extremely flammable. Take it away, Stock Footage Santa.
Well, children, the world is a setter of traps, so let's see which one I step into today.
Dear Stock Footage Santa, I have always admired your bravery, flying hundreds of miles over the ground in an open cockpit aircraft. Is there anything that scares you?
Take it from an old hand. Sometimes the best way to deal with a fear is to recognize what you fear and face up to it anyway. There are a few things, however, that, well, let's just say they're going to take a little more time. One of these falls under the category of the animal Santa. As most of you know, even domesticated animals can be ruthless attack machines under the right circumstances. So if I was nervous going to meet some unattached animals in the woods that day, it was due to hard experience. Well now, this is the place we were supposed to meet. Nothing creepy and disturbing about— Oh God! Oh my! Aren't you uncomfortably close? No concept of personal space, I see. The cat with the cat was the head of the group that summoned me to this godforsaken wilderness. It took me about 5 or 6 attempts to figure out what Kitty Cat was trying to tell me, because that eye of hers was giving me Edgar Allan Poe flashbacks. But finally it came out that she and her friend wanted to know why animals weren't on my regular delivery route.
That's right, no animal Santa Claus, meow meow Mr. Rogers.
This had the potential to turn into a bad scene. The reason I don't deliver to animals is that animal morality is a dark and menacing thing to humans, and throws my naughty and nice system out the window. But I certainly couldn't tell them that, so I made up a cover story about tight scheduling and deputized the kitty as the animal Santa Claus. But because my sleigh had suddenly gone missing while we were talking, I had to follow them home to make the announcement to all the beasts of the field. All 4 of them.
Hi, Santa Claus. Remember me? You licked my back on the way up here.
Don't worry, Santa. This isn't a woodland critter Christmas situation. We're not even gonna eat your flesh, if you meet our demands.
Well, that's a relief. Let's get this over with then. Kitty Cat is official Santa Claus for animals always. Now, will one of you jackals tell me where you hid my ride? It was on the roof, so laying a finger aside and extending it in the time-honored manner, up the chimney I rose.
Bye, Santa. See you in your nightmares.
Lose my number!
Ah, you kicked it in my eyes!
You know, children, I often wonder what happened to those animals, but a couple of shots of Christmas cheer makes that feeling go away. Oh, there's someone at the door.
You didn't think you could get rid of us that easy, did you, old man?
Oh, God!